Hey everybody, Joe's Premium Firewood. Over here at my customer Darren's rental house. He also has a house on Lake Michigan that Mike and I already delivered to. When we're bringing him a Joe Cord of summer campfire wood. This wood in the back, Mike brought me, and we put it in here. It's kind of green, so we're gonna put that on the first two rows. And then all this dry stuff's going to go on top. And then we got to, he's got a pile of limb wood over here.
Yeah, a pathetic.
Yeah, I thought he had more, right, Mike? There was more than this over here.
They've been burning.
They must have been. We went over to the fire pit over there, and we could see evidence of a burned. So once we get this unloaded and stacked, Mike's gonna back the truck over. Back it down here, and then we're going to cut this off the tailgate and then stack it right there and get it done for him. Now he also wanted a price on removing this stack right here. He told me this was all gone initially. I was going to remove it just for the wood, or what we wanted, but he wants it all gone. There's a pile here, and then there's some boiler wood we left over there.
Are you doing it for the wood?
So we're gonna have to. I'm gonna give them a price on that, and like I say, we're gonna just cut up this limb wood. You can see the bark's falling off it. Most of it's oak, right, Mike?
Most of it.
Looks like it. So he brought his 362 and 460, but it shouldn't take too long doing this. And this video is also my Sunday morning video, so I'll give some shout outs to Colleen. Say hi to Colleen, Mike.
Hi, Colleen.
And Stacy.
Hi, Stacy.
Oh, and when I was watching the last video we did, Mike, where I said, say hi, Larry Cluck, he was actually watching at the time.
Oh,
and he goes, hi, Mike.
Oh, I didn't hear him.
Sure, Time Man's here. William Miller. Paul Wagner. But once again, no signal to do actual live streams at the house. But maybe, usually by September we can. And some of these feel light, Mike.
I told you that. You don't listen.
But so it should dry fast.
You don't ever listen, people.
What?
Not to me, you don't. I told you this stuff was gonna dry quick.
So
it's in direct sunlight all day long.
Yeah, this came down in the May 15th tornado. Mike cut it, in June or end of May, June, and then Scott got it all split for him.
I just split too, so
you split
give all the credit to Scott.
You split some of it?
Yes, I did. He didn't split it all. He split most of it, but not all of it.
Oh.
He split most of my oak for me. He's got all my oak split.
See, how do you like being able to hear Mike? 'Cause we got Mike on the mic. Now, when Mike fires up the saw, we gotta shut off his mic because there's just too much noise coming through. Mike's phone's just been blowing up today. It's probably the wife again.
Hey, my wife don't ever bother me.
Is she working today?
No, she got the day off.
Oh.
My wife don't bother me.
We just
she knows I'm working.
Yep.
She don't bother me.
We just dropped off the 35-ton splitter. If you want, I think that was in the last premiere video we did when Mike was using it. All of a sudden, it started knocking really bad.
This truck's got us pulled ahead.
Oh, we got to open the tailgate, so Mike's gonna pull it forward. I got plenty of room on this side, but he don't have no room over there. And then we're gonna stack all the limb wood. We're gonna stack all the limb wood right there. That's good. So, yeah, I told the guy $20 to cut up that pile of limb wood, and then he just keeps the wood. There's like $20 of wood right there, so, and then we'll stack that over in the other pile. This is the first delivery this week, and this video is being recorded on July 8th, but you're not going to be seeing it till Sunday, which I think is the 13th. See, Friday's the 11th, so I'd make Sunday the 13th. And we had another customer that said a big branch came down, walnut branch. Walnut branch fell down in his campsite that he has on his property in his backyard, basically, and he needs that cleaned up. He said he's going to split it because I offered to have Mike bring his splitter. We could process it there, but he said he'd take care of it, I guess with a maul or something. Oh, that was a piece of oak right there. Yeah, need to get where Mike's been cutting locusts at. Make a video out there sometime.
No, we're not. Not until the fucking half of the trees are out of the way.
Watch your language, Mike. You're Mike now. They can hear you.
I don't care.
Apologize for the F-bomb, folks. Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah, whatever. Not like everybody else don't swear.
Yeah, I know. Like, why would anybody care? You know, I honestly. But, so I have some people complain, whine and complain.
Well.
Oh my God, my son heard that. Oh.
That's like people.
Yeah, I still haven't taken the Eastimate in yet to get fixed, and I think it's probably just the O-ring. I don't think the front of that ram is
That's where it was leaking at.
I think it was, you know, but remember that it was tilted. It was tilted.
Yeah.
Which way does water flow, folks? It flows downhill. So I think it was just accumulating there, you know.
No, it wasn't, because I stuck my finger on it and it was leaking right out of there. But whatever.
I think it.
I work on stuff all the time. You ever work on anything? No, you don't.
I think if we ran it and we put it at an angle.
Still do the same thing.
I think if we ran it and put it at an angle.
Still do the same thing.
We should try it when we get back. Take it off there and put it on an angle so it leans the other way, and see if it comes off the front of there.
Because that's where it was leaking when I put my finger up there. And it wasn't leaking
I
downhill.
think it was coming pretty heavy out of that. Pretty heavy out of that the O-ring area. I think that'd be a good experiment to do, just to check.
What are you gonna split?
We don't need to split anything. All we need to do is run it and run the ram back and forth a few times. Just see what happens. Oh.
Well, it needs to be fixed anyways before you ruin it.
Yeah. Yeah, and the reservoir is like half full now. Well, I need to probably buy 2 gallons of it to fill, you know.
You buy a 5-gallon bucket.
5-gallon one.
Cheaper than that.
Yeah, I know that stuff is like $20 a gallon or something.
No, it's not that expensive.
It's pretty expensive. I bet you Paul Wagner knows. Is William Stout watching? That's Stout. Oh no, Tim Stout. Tim Stout. Why I call you William, Tim? But to get this up, I'm gonna have to go sit in the parking lot for 2 hours while it uploads. That's just what I gotta do, you know. So I hope you appreciate that. I'm trying to get as many videos out as I can, folks, but can't do much, you know, by myself with one arm that don't work. So I got to make the videos when Mike's around. So that means I guess Thursday when he comes. we go cut that walnut up, we'll make a video there. That shouldn't be too long. That'll just be on the other channel. I'd say you're high enough on that side, Mike. We can do the start on the roll in the front. I haven't delivered to him here with this stuff. I think the last time I delivered here, Herb helped me. And that was like in 2022 maybe. Because like I said, this is just a summer rental house. His other house on Lake Michigan, they go through more wood there.
Some of that piece of wood I brought is lighter than some of the stuff in this truck.
Yeah, you know, I think some of the pieces that were on the inside, you know, Mike, not by the driveway, but on the other side by the woods, in the shade. But yeah, this one feels heavy.
Yeah, so
but you know what? Tell me it's not gonna burn, Mike, in a fire pit.
Well, I'm just saying, my cherry I brought you is dry. That'll burn right now. I can get it to burn. You just gotta know what you're doing. I can get it to burn. I know I can.
This is a weird shaped one. Put this on the end. Right there. That's what you do with those, right, Mike?
Yep.
Them oddball ones. You stick them on the top somewhere where they're not in the way of everything. If you wonder what I'm getting paid for this, is you know, the wood for Joe Cord is $175. Then to drive here is $80 and $25 to stack, and then I'm going to charge him $20 to cut that limb wood up, which I'm just going to give all that to Mike. You reach it, Mike? Can you reach any more over there? Looks like he can, but he's on the low side, which makes it even harder to reach. Got to get them moved over. Can't dump them out. Even if we had Mike's dump truck, we'd be taking them out of the truck, right, Mike? And not, you know, dump it on the ground and have to pick them up off the ground again. We found it's easier going right out of the truck. Stack for free. Oh man, Mike, I seen somebody did a post on Facebook. They're trying to sell firewood, and they said they would deliver and stack for free up to 25 miles, and then up to 50 feet away.
You're not making any money.
So yeah, 50 feet. So like from here to that shed, they would stack it for free.
No, that's crazy.
Yeah. How do you make any money doing it that way?
They're gonna make no money doing it.
Yeah.
They're losing business.
Yeah.
They're losing money.
Yeah. And then he's selling the wood. I think it was like $100 a face cord or something like that, or maybe it was $125. I'm like, I'm paying him $100 per face cord. You know, and then I sell it for $150, but no way am I gonna, you know, drive 25 miles Because like that's how far, no, we just drove about 30 miles.
Yeah.
You know, about 30 miles to get here. So to drive that, I would say I charged like $70, and then it was like $10 to load the truck. So $80 to drive here, and then $25 to stack it like this. Good looking wood though, right?
Yeah, that's all the wood I brought you.
Yeah, yeah,
pretty much.
Yeah, actually, yeah, that's right. Mike did bring me this wood back in the like late fall or early winter, and so it's been down there. What now? 7-8 months.
Yeah.
Stacked on those dock sections, and it's already, you know, we got sassafras, cherry,
maple.
There's the oak limwood I found. I think those are from branches that like I found in the yard or whatever.
Probably.
I had you cut, and I just said just put them there. Can you reach those last ones? Probably not.
I can get them. I can get them.
You can?
I can get them.
Haven't noticed any mosquitoes here yet. There's a lot back at the house, right, Mike?
Yeah.
You're gonna have to get those. Yeah, see this oak?
Yeah, I know.
You didn't bring me that.
No.
I put it in there. All right. That's it for the wood. We got the Joe Cord there now. Now Mike's gonna back his truck over here, maneuver over
Your
to
truck? Oh, my truck? Okay.
his truck.
Your truck.
My truck.
You just thought it was my
What'd I
truck.
say? I'm
My
gonna watch
truck?
the replay. What'd I say? Did I say my truck or his
no,
truck?
you said my truck.
Yeah, I said my truck, mine, not his.
You said my truck.
Well, I'm watching the replay.
Fucking idiot.
So
Oh,
now
excuse my language.
we gotta
He's a goofball.
get this limbwood cut
He
up
needs
here.
help, people.
So Mike's
A
gonna.
lot. He needs a lot of help, people. Sorry. He needs a lot of help.
He's got it. All right, Mike. There you go. And we got a nice clean shot right through there.
He needs a lot of help,
Man.
people.
Should back right up to a saw. If he comes right through here, should be good. I mean, he could also. Yeah, I think he's just gonna pull forward. Pulling forward works too, Mike.
You're in my way.
Yeah, I know. You can just hear him now. Okay. Yeah, because he can just pull right up to the saw. There you go. Might be a little too far.
He needs help, people.
That one you might have to cut in half, Mike, first. You think you're too far forward?
Probably a little bit.
Yeah.
I don't need this anymore because I'll be running.
Oh yeah. He's gonna shut off his mic because he's gonna fire up the saw. Sorry, Judge Judy, you can't hear him now. I guess you can put it on mute because Judge Judy doesn't like hear me talking. She wanted to hear what Mike had to say though. That's better. That real long one will probably have to be cut in half. Unless you think you can drag it up there and put it on there.
You got one good arm.
Yeah, I got one. I can hold it. There. You can just start cutting it down there. Yeah. All right, Mike's got to fire up the saw. Which side are you gonna cut on, Mike? Just or this side or the? Yeah. Okay. 362, MS 362 steel chainsaw, pro saw. And we'll get that pile. I'll go hold it for him. Normally we cut off the other side. Here, just cut off cut off the front of it. Let me try something. Put it in there so it doesn't get there. Let's throw some over, Mike, so you don't have to walk over every time. Work smarter, not harder, people. I know most people agree with that. Mike agrees with that. I'd say this stuff's dry. This pile's bigger than I thought, Mike. I can't really reach him from there anymore. He's just about got it. Might even be easier just to cut them in the pile at this point. You can cut them in the pile, Mike? Or do you want them off the tailgate? Getting her done. Getting her done. Kyle, the man with the plan here. I don't know why they put that, whatever that wood is they put there, that wood platform. I don't know what the hell that is. Gotta be about done. Looks like he found one more. Oh, that was a piece of wood. That it? That's it. Guess he's gonna do them on the ground. He knows what he's doing, folks. Might have to stop for a minute and start stacking. Saw's good and sharp. How's he doing, Rob, outside in the 515? Or how about CCC? Craig's cords to coals. You know, once he gets it, I was hoping he'd do that one where it was, and I could start stacking it. Right now, he's in the way. I guess I could start stacking the ones over here. One hand, one at a time. Eventually, we're gonna have to get some of these moved. I'm not sure he can do a whole stack as it sits like that. Starting to work up a sweat now, folks. Careful, Mike. Set some of these up for him. Throwing them over for me, so I have to keep walking and getting them. I'll get them stacked. This Limwood's premium. Barkless oak for the most part. Some of it has bark, but hey, that's what I shoot. Throw them over there, like Mike did. Instead of walking back and forth, one at a time. I know I gotta handle them twice, but I don't have to walk back and forth. My back's not liking me right now. Said my back's not liking me right now doing that. You watching, Charlie? Charlie the Youper? It's probably safer anyway burning regular firewood than burning these 8-foot logs in their fire pit. Oh, my back. Oh. They're getting pretty low. Ones that need to be cut. Sure, his back doesn't feel good either. Whew. I'm ready for my uni break, Billy Otis. You watching Rogala? Oh, yeah. I think that's the last two. Oh, there's one there. There's still one. Sure glad it cooled off. Last one, I think, right here needs to be cut. I think that's it. I think that's it, folks. All but the stacking. Oh, one of these days I'm going to remember to bring my headphones. It gets loud after a while, but Mike ain't wear one. I don't need to wear one, right? Does TKP wear hearing protection?
Nope. Does he wear a hard hat? No, I don't wear one.
Because he's got to hear the tree, right? Yeah. Where's your chaps right now? That's what the people are saying, the haters. Mike's gonna cut his leg off.
Cut my leg off yet, people?
Yeah, he's been doing it since longer than you've been alive, you keyboard warriors that say that. Yeah, people say I want to put. Yeah, I'm gonna put a life insurance account on Mike.
Go for it, 'cause you're never gonna get it.
How are you guys still alive? Yeah. Yeah. Haters, yeah. Keyboard loggers.
That's all they are. Never gonna be.
Yeah.
Keyboard loggers. It's all the time they got in the world. They got nothing else to do with under But I don't let them bother me. I block them. I don't want to listen to their
Yeah.
most people I listen to.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that people are watching right now. They're supporters. The haters watch the first 2 minutes. Oh, Mike hung it up. I've never seen him drop a tree that didn't get hung up or pinch the bar.
Okay. I pinched my bar once in your video.
They've seen one video. They're like, every video I've seen. Well, how many have you seen? One? Yeah, okay. Here you go.
Seen them all, then.
Sorry, but Facebook and YouTube don't press the videos where we don't struggle.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see us have it go off without a hitch. Nobody watches those videos, which are most of them. All right. Almost there. Yeah.
I got warm foot.
Yeah, I feel it too, brother. I'm sweating. I am sweating. Doing all these toe touchers. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, yours is too. Mike says his back's screaming. And then he's going to get a knee replacement. All right. So you got a deal. The guy got a deal on this, you know, but we're already here. You know, we didn't have to pull this out of the woods. If I was charging for that much wood, it's like at least, I don't know, $50 worth of wood right there at least. You know, and I only charge him $20. You know, but then he's got the rest of the wood we just brought because we were here. See that? Here's your Joe Cord. Yeah, no, the tires need rotating. So we got the Joe Cord in if you're just joining us on the premiere video. No, about 42 minutes in. So we gotta, I'm gonna have to come up with a price. I got some hickory and oak here. And then there's another pile of logs over there that he's, you know, I mean, I'm not going to come over here and just take it for the wood. I know he's not going to want to pay much, but like that boiler wood over there, I don't want that. You want it, Mike?
No.
You want to deal with it?
Nope.
I don't want to deal with it. And to have this stuff's junk. Some of it's okay.
A lot of it's all good.
Yeah, I mean, the hickory's good.
Put it in my truck.
Yeah, I have to lift it. Well, we'd probably come in my truck. We can fit all this in my truck, but, you know, want to lift it that high. I know, so.
Way up here if you did.
Yeah. All right, folks. I know it's not an hour long, but it's going to take me hours to upload it, so I think we're going to wrap things up. Want to thank everybody for watching. Thank everybody for the thumbs up. We'll catch you guys on the next one. I'm Mike.